You want to sell NFTs, but you don't know where to start. Or maybe you've already minted some NFTs and you can't sell them. Either way, I want to go over the 4 things you should definitely know before you even mint your first NFT. Since a lot of people just see NFTs go for a lot of money, millions and millions of dollars, and they see the JPEG file getting actually sold and changing people's lives forever, but it's not that easy. It's not actually how it works. Like, Beeple, yes, he did sell his NFT art for 69 million, but he also did make a new art every single day for the past 10 plus years. So it's not all black and white, and it's not all that easy. Right, so here are the 4 things you need to know. Starting at number 1, and what I think is the most important thing, it's too much competition. Like, if you go to one of those more exclusive sites like Nifty Gateway or Superrare, it's pretty hard to even get your NFT on it, as there's too much competition. If you're a new artist, if you're someone who's never made NFTs before and you want to get into it, you can't just get on Superrare and start selling your NFT. It's not how it works. Then you try to find alternatives like Opensea, like Rarible, and Mintable. Mintable, one of the videos that I made was actually showing you how to mint NFTs on Mintable. And yes, the first 50 NFTs that you mint on Mintable are absolutely gasless, absolutely free, up to the point where you need to sell that NFT, where you would need to pay some gas fee. But since you will get the money for selling the NFT, it's all good. You're still in a profit, right? Now, same problem that all these other sites have, Mintable has as well, too much competition. So you can mint free NFTs, which means everybody is minting their NFTs for free there. So selling your NFT on Mintable is super hard, very difficult, and requires a little bit of luck. Actually, a lot of luck. Or maybe just really good marketing. So I have another video telling you how to actually market your NFTs if you want to sell and you're not really a famous person. How would you go about it? There are ways that can definitely help you sell your NFT, but still the competition on Mintable is crazy. There's new NFTs being minted all the time. So you really need to stick out of the masses, but you need to keep this in mind. All these artists on Mintable or Rarible or Opensea or any other site, all of them are either really good at animating or they're really good at learning new things, so they just started learning as the NFT hype blew up and then they started posting their NFTs and getting better and better and better. Obviously, you can do that too, don't get me wrong, you can do anything you wanted. If you want to sell your NFT, you will sell it at some point, but you just need to keep in mind, too much competition doesn't necessarily mean that you can't do it. Too much competition means it's going to be extremely difficult to do it. Okay? Right, on to talking point number 2. Celebrities sell NFTs like famous painters sell their art. Now, I'm in no way, shape, or form undermining the NFT industry, nor am I undermining the painting industry and art industry, whatever you want to call it. But if a painter is famous, whatever he paints, it's going to go for a lot of money. Same goes for NFTs. If a celebrity made it, like Logan Paul, he made his own NFT, and he was able to sell 5 million worth of that NFT, but he has a platform where he has people that already have money and are prepared to spend that money. So he just shares his NFT on the platform. The people that are willing to pay for the NFTs see it, and then they just do exactly that. They pay for the NFT. So does that mean that Logan Paul is a better artist than you? No, I doubt that he even made it himself. If he did, kudos to him. But I personally don't think that he did make it himself. That would make any sense. If I was him, I would just rent a really good artist to make it for me, to be honest. But my point stands. Celebrities selling NFTs are like famous painters selling famous art, selling their art pieces, right? The more famous you are, the more money you can ask for your art. Same goes for NFTs. The more famous you are, the more money you can ask for NFTs and the more you will earn. As I said from talking point number 1, if you're not famous, there still are ways where you can sell your NFTs, like making a new collection. But again, I made a whole video just for that, 5 talking points as to how to actually sell your NFTs. So I'm curious as to what you think. Let me know in the comment section down below. For the talking point number 2, celebrities selling NFTs are like painters selling their art. So it's not something I saw anyone else really talk about, but it does make sense. So let me know in the comments, what do you think about that? Do you agree with me? And anyway, we're going on to talking point number 3, which is environmental concerns. So I'm gonna get a little bit technical here for those of you who want to understand this. NFTs are being minted on the Ethereum blockchain. Every time something gets minted on the Ethereum blockchain, Ethereum needs computing power in order to mint the thing on the blockchain, in order to literally write it down on the blockchain and make it stay there forever. proving that it's one of a kind, which is kind of the whole point of NFT. Now, a lot of machines, a lot of graphic cards, a lot of rigs work to solve really complex math equations, and the one that solves it the fastest gets to mint it onto the blockchain, right? Now, all those who have lost have just spent a lot of electricity really for nothing. Electricity that could have been used elsewhere. Now, I understand why some people might find that concerning, but I'm here to really squash down those concerns right now. Ethereum 2.0 is going to be launched later this year. Hopefully, it's been delayed so many times, but hopefully later this year it's going to be launched, where Ethereum goes from proof of work to proof of stake, which means that Ethereum can no longer be mined and won't require any computing power in order to mint said NFTs, among other things. It'll work differently, where stakers, someone who has Ethereum, puts it on staking and earns interest on it every time his stake pool mints an NFT, or just helps mint the transaction onto the blockchain, right? So that's as technical as I'm gonna get in this video. There's no need to go further into the technical details. If you want to know more, I will definitely make a separate video about Ethereum and Ethereum 2.0 and what the real difference is about proof of work and proof of stake. But if that's something you're interested in, let me know. On to talking point number 4, paying for gas fees. A lot of you think it's going to be super cheap or it's going to be free. Well, sorry to crush your dreams, but it's definitely not super cheap and it's definitely not free, except on Mintable. I don't know what the guys on Mintable did. I don't know how it is free. It doesn't make any sense. From a technical standpoint, I don't understand it. But let's say Ethereum is blowing up. It's like, it's $4,000 per one Ethereum coin. And a lot of people are trading. A lot of people are using the Ethereum network for many things. From staking to using Uniswap and buying Ethereum-based tokens, and many other things that the Ethereum network offers. So the network becomes overwhelmed, which happens way more often than you think. So the gas fees are no longer 40 bucks per mint, but they can be 200 bucks per mint. Now, paying 200 bucks only to mint an NFT that maybe is going to get sold, but it's most likely not going to be sold, is definitely not worth it in anyone's book. Not in my book, not in your book, I'm pretty sure. So paying for gas fees is a big concern for the NFT space. That's where Cardano comes in. Hopefully, when the smart contracts launch for Cardano, minting said NFTs won't be as expensive and the gas fees won't be as expensive, because right now we're paying the gas fees toward the miners, toward the graphic cards, actually, that do the computing power. So once Ethereum goes to proof of stake, hopefully all that is going to be fixed and the gas fees are going to be no more than 20 bucks, which is reasonable. I would still like it to be a lot less. Like, minting an NFT shouldn't be more than 5 bucks. That's like the most I'm really prepared to pay for something that may or may not sell because of all the competition, right? But then again, if it didn't have that much competition, I would be happy to pay 200 bucks if I knew my art is going to sell for 2,000, right? Then I wouldn't have a problem with it. But you have absolutely no guarantee that it's gonna get sold. Even if you have all the marketing plans, even if you use my 5 ways to sell your NFT tactics, if you use all of that, you still can't guarantee that your NFT is going to get sold. So you still have to pay for the gas fees, and you might be at a very big loss at the end of all that ordeal, right? So these are just 4 concerns that I wanted to tell you about with minting your own NFTs. Hopefully you have learned something new today. As always, my name is Tony. I hope you have a fantastic day today, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye, and stay awesome.